For GST there is a slab. For example, for some items, okay, for some items 0% is the GST. For some items GST is 5%. For some items GST is 12%. For some items GST is 18%. Okay. For some items GST is 28%, and for some items GST is 28% plus cess. Okay. So ultimately, for example, whatever are the essential items, okay, whatever are essential items, okay. So for example, fruit, vegetable that you go and purchase from either from supermarket or from roadside, okay, or you can say any nearby street vendor. So there is no GST, okay, there is no GST, okay. So ultimately, items like fruits and vegetable, there is no GST. Now when you enjoy a food in cafe or you go to McDonald's, okay, or you can say Pizza Hut or Domino's, so there you pay 5% GST, okay. Similarly, when you eat processed food, okay, processed food like ready-made food or ready-to-eat food, clear? Okay, ready-to-eat food, okay. So then, okay, then you will eat, or you can say you have to pay for processed food. Okay, on processed food you have to pay, you can say 12%. So you join coaching. So for coaching you have to pay 18% GST. Okay, you purchase car, you pay 28% GST, and when you purchase, you can say when you purchase, you can say luxury car, or you can say diamond set for your near and dear ones, then you pay 28% plus cess. Okay. Now when we talk about exemptions, so there are some items or exemption from GST. So no doubt there are some items like electricity. So on your electricity bill there is no GST. Okay. Your petrol and diesel that you consume, there is no GST. Okay. Alcohol. Okay. Alcohol, there is no GST. Any other? Okay. Any other? Okay. Your tobacco products. Okay. Cigarettes. Okay. No GST. So if you see, these are the 4 major items on which GST is not imposed. Now one student has asked, sir, can you tell me the difference between 0% and exempted product? See, when I am saying they are exemption from GST, so it means still we use the earlier tax regime. Still we use earlier tax regime, means whatever tax structure we have before 2017, or you can say before 1st July 2017, the same tax structure apply to this. So it means here we don't use GST regime. So you can say exemption from GST regime. Okay, so it means they are, or you can say on these items the old tax will be used. So for example, when you go and purchase petrol, so you ask for the bill, so there you will see tax will be there like value added tax, VAT, service tax. So these tax you will find there. Okay, but when I talk about 0%, it means there will be no tax, neither GST nor old tax regime. Okay, neither GST nor old tax regime. Is it clear? Got it? So it does not mean that on these items there is no tax. There is a tax but not GST. We use old tax regime like VAT and what. So whatever taxes we have subsumed, those taxes still apply there. Now why? Because Because the reason is simple, because these are the major source of tax collection for the state governments. Okay, because major source of tax collection for the state government. Okay, for the state government. Clear? Is it clear? Okay, you have to be with high energy. Okay, got it? So exemption does not mean this thing. Clear? So this is what you have to remember. So ultimately we have tax slabs. Okay, we have tax slabs. Now sometimes, although when you do the mains part, sometimes because of these tax slabs, GST is criticized. Why? Because you used to say that it is one nation, one tax, but here you find that multiple tax slabs are there. Okay, there are multiple tax slabs. Okay, so that is why sometimes it is criticized for this. Clear?